Hello. Where did the game go? Come back. Come back. There we go. Okay, jeez. Hello. Hi Gabriel, hi Ollie, hi Gamma Game, hi Wolf King, welcome in everyone, how are you doing? Okay, on the right screen, yes. I guess he's not awake at 4 a.m. Oh no, is it 4 a.m.? Or no, is it? It's not 4 a.m. That would be good. Make it if it's not 4 a.m. I was awake at 4 a.m. last night. Oh, game volume's louder than my voice. Okay, hold on, hold on. Is that better? Sometimes I swear I change something and it doesn't make a difference. And it just tells me it makes a difference. If that didn't do it, I will lower it in the game as well and not just OBS. Hi Richard, welcome in, how are you? Sounds better? Okay, good. Yeah, I wanted the sound from the music and all the little cleaning things to come across, but yeah, not over top of me, ideally. Doesn't matter how many times I test it. Good, good, how are you today? I am okay, I'm... well... very sleepy. I'm very sleepy. I'm so behind on my deadline stuff. I got like hit with a mini crisis at work at 4:30, which is like right when I was getting ready to stop working. So then I had to solve that while I was making my dinner. I think it's taken care of, but yeah, kind of came out of nowhere and I was like, guys, why? Why right now? I have stuff I'm trying to get done. I have so many deadlines. Well, have your crisis some other time. But it's okay. God, I love those last minute items at the end of the day. I know, right? I mean, to their credit, it wasn't their fault that it was the end of the day. It just kind of happened that way, but yeah. I mean, it was a mini crisis. It wasn't big danger, but it was mini danger. But, I don't know. It was like, okay, well, now I have to troubleshoot this, and I don't want to be the only person troubleshooting it because I don't think the decision lies with me. However, I will try to help you. So I think it was resolved, but yeah. And when you deal with social media stuff too, it's like, okay, well, what do we do? Do we delete this? Do we like turn off comments? What, you know, so it's not fun. But anyway, I had hoped I would have time to work on my writing earlier today. I thought I was going to finish my work early, and so that didn't happen. So I will be up late tonight and tomorrow. Until Monday, I guess. That's all I'm doing. So I've made progress. I made progress yesterday. I just did not get as far as I'd hoped. I still have a book to read and about 2/3 of a chapter to write and a book review to write. So I'm pretty stressed. But this is my break. I'm counting this as my break. So I picked a game that, one, just came out, so I wanted to cover it anyway, and two, I played this already in the demo version, and so I wanted to play the full version, and it's relaxing, and the reason I know it's relaxing is because I've already 100%ed it. So sorry I did that off stream, but we will start fresh. I could not resist, because I knew I was gonna zone out to this game and relax, and that's exactly what happened. So anyway, nice music for the game. Yes, it is great music, and during the cleaning too, it's like nice background music. It's really fun to like just turn that on and not think. Oh, thank you, Arrow, for the 100 bits. Appreciate it. You got this, girly. Thank you, Aura. I am trying. I'm hanging in there. Hi, Arrow. Welcome in. How are you? We believe in you. Thank you, Wolf King. I appreciate it. I am trying not to end up in this situation over and over again. But the good news is I might be getting at least a portion of my energy back, because the other day I was actually quite productive and it surprised even me. So I have hope. Anyway, enough of that. I can complain all I want while I clean, I guess. But anyway, this is called Sludgineers. If you were here during the demo fest thing, or Next Fest, I think is what it's called, Steam Next Fest, I played a few demos, and this was one of them. So full game is out now on Steam. I think it's on sale. I think it's 20% off. I have it linked in, I think I linked it in both chats, so the link is there, goes to Steam if you're interested. This is one of those cleaning type sims, you know. So we're cleaning sludge. It's a lot cuter than it sounds, I promise. But it is something that's relaxing, in my opinion. So I am grateful to the developers who granted me a key for this, so thank you to them for that. And yeah, like I said, I 100%ed the game already. I'm gonna show you the full map, and then I'm gonna just delete my save data and start over, which I intended to do anyway. So we will start fresh, because if I just play this now that I've maxed out everything, it'll go too fast. So yeah, a little stressed, but okay. How are you? Oh no, I'm sorry, Arrow. I hope it gets better. But yeah, I am also stressed, so I feel you. Just all the things that have to happen, all the things that could happen are happening. But hey, at least Twitch is working now. It wasn't working earlier today. We had severe weather too, which I think has since cleared up, so we should be good. I probably just jinxed it, but got too many games this month. I'm too broke for that. Oh, that's okay. I mean, it's not like you can't go back and get ones you're interested in later. I always save mine and wait for the sales. I'll wait for the sales because I have such a backlog anyway. Slept well last stream, got an extra 2 hours. Oh, that's good. Good sleep. I should go to bed early tonight, but I know I won't because I'll be up working. That's okay. Thunder was trying to hit my house even though it was supposed to happen tomorrow. Like thunder or lightning. It was severe here for maybe half an hour and then it kind of calmed down. But I wasn't expecting it. I didn't think we were on track for bad weather today, so I'm glad the power didn't go out. That's all. Because if the power had gone out and then I'm trying to resolve this work crisis, like, no thanks. No thank you. Okay, let me click on the right screen. Okay, let me show you the full map. This is what the full map looks like. So you start out over here. Some of these are cleaning sites, and others are quests that fill up as you go along. So I unlocked all the cleaning sites, and we got all the way over here to the end. You can do these upgrades too, which I've also maxed out. The whole tree. Because I zoned out for a couple hours and that's what I was doing. And I did all the quests, so I have all 100% achievement, whatever. So we're gonna delete the save data and start fresh, but that's what the full map looks like. Can't really see it all in one go, I don't think. But yeah, we'll start over. It is a little bit like, if you don't have enough materials, you can get some materials down here at this factory. If you don't have enough materials, you may have to keep playing the same level, you know, to get more, to move on. So I don't know how many levels we'll actually get to, but we'll see. You folks are lucky I moved to the Pacific Northwest 10 years ago. We never get any lightning storms. I love watching them. Oh, yeah, I don't know, the lightning... I guess I don't like the lightning as much because that's usually when the power goes out. If it's further away and I can just watch it, I don't mind it. Game looks adorable. It's going to be a nice chill night. Yeah, I hope so. I hope it'll be nice and kind of relaxing. I can relax for a couple of hours and pretend I don't have work to do. I can pretend, and then I can go back and drown. Drown in my work for a few hours. Started at 2 p.m., calmed down at 5. Rain and lightning, guess a little bit of thunder. Oh yeah. Yeah, there was some heavy wind, kind of, like strong winds for a while. It made me a little nervous, but it ended up being okay. Alright, I'm gonna Delete my save data. Bye, save data. And we shall start over. Just noticed you have a slime on your head, yes. I couldn't think of something relevant to put on my head this time, but... Last night it rained heavy here, but no lightning. Last week had lightning. Yeah, the lightning ones are a little scarier. Just because power could go out or something could get struck. But, oh, I didn't mean to do that. Whoopsies. Okay, let me get back into VTube Studio. I see the slime redeem from Omni. Here, give me a second. Let me... I can be a slime with a slime on my head. We can have double slime. Slime on your head isn't enough. Yeah. I will be a slime with a slime. Give me a second. Hold on. Big slime. Okay. Actually, let me put the slime on my head too if I'm gonna do that. If I can find it. Okay. Come here, slime. Okay. There we go. Let me get out of the way. There we go. Okay, okay. Are we good? Well, thank you for the hydrate redeem arrow. Yes, I brought my water. I didn't bring any caffeine, but I will be on caffeine. Later tonight, definitely, even though I probably shouldn't. Duplicate 5 more. I don't think I can do that many. I can do a couple. If I do too many, it seems to not like that I've got so many items open, I guess. Especially since these are tracked items. Hold on, gotta hold still. Because they track to my movement, you know, so see when I move like that, they don't always move. It starts to not like me having so many things open. I think I can... Can I do another one? Or will it get mad at me? Okay, can I make you a little smaller? Yeah, it doesn't want to pin because you have to pin items. And so I've pinned it, but it wants to stay static. So he's gonna hang out in the air a little bit. That's okay. My model is so small, the slime model is so small that I can't pin them to themselves. Oops. Okay. We have a slime tower. We have a slime tower that is partially in half. Sometimes it just doesn't want to pin to the right spot, so it's probably as good as we can do. But yeah, okay. Slime tower. To get a shortcut to Studio, whatever. I don't have shortcuts to everything in my computer. Oh yeah, I've got VTube Studio pulled up. I'm gonna have it set up, hopefully for auto, where I don't even have to press a button. It should just do it on its own with the redeem, hopefully. But I gotta get StreamerBot reconfigured if I don't switch to something else. So, slime with mini slimes, too cute. Yeah, I made a tower one time, but I was not on stream, and so it let me do it, and it didn't crash. But I've tried it a couple other times, and it starts to freeze. Like, it starts to make the program freeze. Making coffee now, nice. I should have brought coffee. Or tea. Staying up late to get things done tends to be the only correct option at times. Most unfortunate. Yes. Yes. Unfortunately. Two will work, I guess, yeah. Well, they're unfortunately floating in space unless I go this way. Then we're all in a line. I have to do some troubleshooting. Made with water, it counts as hydration. That's true. Fun fact, even though caffeine is diuretic, since coffee is made with so much water, you do in fact get hydrated from it. Well, that's good. That's good. Yeah, I will argue that my water, my Celsius has got water in it, so it counts. It counts as hydration. Okay, let me get to the first site first. Let me just start cleaning at the same time. What is this stuff? Some sort of gelatinous sludge. So all we have is a vacuum to start with. which I'm gonna try to multitask. And what if, just want to know if someone made you into a vampire cat girl again, then a slime immediately after and kept doing that, what would you do? I'm gonna have the auto one set up so that that doesn't happen. Like you can set a timer on it. Once the auto thing is in place, it'll do it on its own. I don't have to worry about it. That's just not getting set up this week because too many deadlines. Too many deadlines. Slime tower is real. Yeah, if I go this way, if I look this direction. I don't know why those ones are floating. They pinned to a different layer, I guess. I don't know. VTube Studio is kind of buggy sometimes. All hail the slime. Yes. Water-based. Hi, Cracked Horse. Welcome in. How are you? Oh, thank you, Omni, for the posture check. Yes, I have been sitting at this computer all day. I need to sit. Water's too overrated. Did he just say water is overrated? What does he want in his water? Salt? I don't know. I don't think salt water's gonna help. Updating PC one moment. Yeah, you're good. No worries. Wanted to have more metal for strength. Can upgrade water. But people just call it a PC and not laptops anymore unless you actually have a PC. I think I call it both. I think I just switch in between. Unless I need to be more specific because I have a separate laptop. My poor old gaming laptop. That's on its last leg. The CRAP girl is here to suck up all the sludge this game. Yeah. Yeah, this little thing down here, if you can see it, says CRAP, like abbreviations. And they put it in these little containers and take it away, and then we process it and we get stuff from it and we can upgrade. But we have to get enough money and enough items to be able to upgrade. So, get more energy, bigger radius on the vacuum, and then it'll tell you like how much it costs and stuff. So you can aim for specific ones, but I ended up just like doing all, like clearing them all, and I was going in order, sort of like clearing out one tree and then clearing out the other tree, or branch, not tree. So you have to repeat sometimes to get enough money, especially early on. It reminds me, I could have also put the little blob model on my head, but I forgot about that. And all the sludge out of the river. Still need a bigger battery though. Can I upgrade? Yes, I can upgrade. Having audio issue, everything sounds distorted. Oh, is that me? Is that me, or do I sound okay to everybody else? PC is also a laptop, but how do you consider it a laptop because it's small? Yeah, I guess laptop because it's not a tower. Like anything that's not a tower or a tablet. Also, for the Twitch person, PC means personal computer, so even though I don't have a Windows device, when I plug my phone into my TV to use its desktop mode, I call that a PC. Oh yeah. Well, that works though, like if that's what you use as a PC. If that's what you use as a computer. When do you think you will end stream? I don't know. It'll probably go for right around 2 hours, just because I have to hold my deadlines. I have to remember my deadlines, otherwise I would probably zone out to this a lot longer. I love how all the slimes are blinking at the same time. Yeah, because they're all tracked to the main model. Like, they're all tracked to my face. Because I entered the model as an item, so it doesn't know, you know, that I'm using multiple, I guess, so it just tracks all of them. Yeah, usually 2 to 3 hours for stream. Tonight a little more on the shorter 2-hour-ish side because I have to have enough energy to write. Okay, radius or suction. Battery drops. Let's see. You sound fine? Okay, good. Alright, yeah. Can never be too sure because I don't trust my microphone or OBS. Watching on YouTube when the volume is good for me, you're always a bit soft. Yeah, I have tried to fix that. I'm just gonna have to redo my mic levels probably so that I'm not as quiet. I feel like I'm talking loudly, but I know I'm not. I just feel like I am because it's a quiet room. Okay, let's do battery drops because those are really useful. You can keep going. If you get enough battery drops, you can just keep going. Batteries, give me batteries. Like this stuff kinda looks like grape jelly, but pretty sure it's toxic. Okay, give me a battery. Another battery. No. Battery, okay. Oh, so close. Oh, almost. Going back, it died, see you. Okay, no worries. The power of gain is the only solution sometimes. I know, it's like, I watched probably 5, maybe 6 tutorials on how to set up my audio. How to get my levels right. How to set up the audio. But they were all, like, created by male speakers, you know, and sometimes it doesn't work for female voices. Like, it just depends. Like, I don't know enough about audio, so I was following their settings and I'm like, I don't know, maybe that's my problem. But because if I turn the gain up too much, then it gets blown out, and the microphone is part of the problem, I'm sure, but you know, I'll deal with it. It's okay. I'll get another battery upgrade. Like, it's better than the one I had before, so good enough for me, but it's filters and stuff like that I don't know a lot about, so I watched all the tutorials and made a bunch of changes, and then I think I may have messed it up by accident. Because this is also the same microphone I use for, like, Zoom calls at work and everything if I'm sitting at this desk. I probably goofed somewhere, so... More battery. More money. I am finding lots of money in the toxic sludge. Okay, that cleared it. Yay. Radioactive jelly. My fave. It was very radioactive. Later there are like clouds of toxic gas. No, I had to do that because otherwise OBS quiets my voice for some reason. Yeah, I'm not gonna pretend I understand how it works, but I've watched like so many people do it, you know, set it up the right way, and they sound fine, and I'm like, you know, it's not because they have expensive microphones either, because they'll take a cheap one and do the same thing, you know, and set it up and it sounds fine. I'm like, okay, what am I doing? What am I doing wrong? When the battery popped out for some wild reason, my mind went, oh, scratch and sniff. Oh no. The best, sniff the battery or sniff the sludge. Okay. Sludge detector. Okay, these ones I usually go for the energy. first. Because that'll get further. Audio is good now? Okay, good. That's good. I would say your voice sounds great. The softness is why I started following you, so it's so calming and peaceful and nice. Oh, good. Well, I'm glad. Yeah, I don't want to be so quiet that people can't hear me. But I also know that I'm just quiet. And that seems to be the reason that a lot of people will follow or listen to me, is because I'm, like, soft-spoken. Why is this? Oh, this is the thicker sludge. I forgot. But yeah, I'm sure there's more things I can do to improve the filters, like within OBS. Man, this one's not dropping anything. Taking all my energy, not dropping anything. Okay. This is like multiple layers of sludge, I think, at this point, because you can kind of tell the screen's a little smaller for you all, but it's like a darker purple and then a lighter purple. So it's like the really thick sludge, it's harder to vacuum. Ugh, I'm gonna need a lot more energy. Let me go do... I didn't mean to do that. I want to go back to the first level and just get more money. Now that we know we can do this one. Because if you complete it, you'll get more money and then you can level faster, I think. I did not pay too much attention the first time around. Not gonna lie, I was just kind of zoning out doing this. Another battery. You can increase the chance, I think, of battery drops too. I'm pretty sure that's in the upgrade tree. Another one fallen from her trap. Oh. I guess well, I was gonna say maybe my character should have been like a mermaid siren thing instead, but that's singing and I can't sing, so I will stay vampire cat slime. Okay, radius, power, decrease energy usage when there's no sludge within range, increase energy recharge from batteries. Let's do power and energy. It'll make it go faster. Yeah, I can tell. It's already faster. This is also the single layer of sludge, though. Okay. I have to pay attention because if I take the battery before I need it, then I'm gonna not get as much energy. Battery life, more suction, yeah. Yeah, for the thicker layers, I think that's gonna make the most difference. This suction power, the detector one is not as important, so I usually do those later, but I say usually. I've only played it through once, but last time that's what I did was get that last, I think. So we'll do power. And then, like, try to remember to save the batteries. Well, I really need it. Okay. I can do radius. Max energy. one's already done. Okay, so radius, low energy turbo mode. Yeah, let's do that radius first because I'll go in order a little bit, but oh, I forgot to, hold on, I forgot to change my, I should change my category. I forgot, I always forget. I always forget to change my category. Okay. There we go. Do turbo next. Yeah, the turbo helps a lot. Like the radius, I mean, it's all good, but radius is helpful going faster, but the turbo has saved me so many times in like the upper levels. Okay, let me give me turbo. You can upgrade each of those, and then this will be like processing materials, and then there's the jackhammer and the air filter for higher level stuff. So I kind of evenly split it last time, I think, where I was trying to keep all the, at the first I was trying to keep all the branches kind of equal, and then I started just picking one and going all the way max level until I hit it and then go to the next branch. Okay, completed a quest. And I can get more turbo. Can I get... They'll need radius if you wiggle the mouse even more. Oh, yeah, well, it depends on how fast you're going with it, I guess, but when you get to some of the higher levels, the radius can really help, just because with the jackhammer, at least, when you do jackhammer radius over here, it'll mine more of the crystals in the same area, you know, so you don't have to like go to each one. So I'm not sure if it's as good for the vacuum, but I like the turbo. So let's do more energy. Let's do turbo, and then we'll do more energy. Let me go back. Try this one again. But also giving you arthritis, JK, yeah. I'm like this, yeah, depending on how, I guess how hard you're clicking. Like I'm holding down the mouse button to do this. There might be a setting where you can toggle that, I don't know. That other game I played that was like this cleaning type thing, Mold Washer, did have a setting where you could toggle, you don't have to hold down the button, and you can just move the mouse. I didn't look to see if I could do it here. But early on, it's like if you're conserving energy like that, I let go and it stops, you know? So then I don't waste the power. Sometimes if you uncover a car or like another item, you'll get a battery more so than just like random sludge like this. So that's why I'm like uncovering those first. Because I need my battery. Turbo. See, turbo got it. Okay. Let me upgrade. Give me... Oh, I can't get turbo yet. Oh, let me do this because we're gonna need these materials. So let's get them started. Because the other levels, the other upgrades, you're gonna need those, I forget what they're called, processed materials. Down here, this pollution gets refined, and then you can use it for upgrades. So we have to wait. It takes about 3 minutes for it to process. Okay. But there's 3 types of materials. You have to run through those processors and then use them in the upgrades. So at one point I was just farming materials to be able to upgrade everything. Which you don't even have to do, like you can win the entire game, like finish it, without having to upgrade all the stuff all the way. I only did it because I got randomly completionist about it again. Give me a battery. There we go. Oh, I'm getting very lucky with the batteries. See what we have. We have... There's the extraction, and that's the refinement. Speeds up processing. And this one is speeding up the loading. So... so does it kind of become a bit more idle incremental in endgame? So for me, I was repeating some of the end stages, like some of the later stages, multiple times just to grind materials to get all the upgrades, to get the achievement in Steam. I didn't have to do that. So you could finish it all the way without having to do that, and you'll get most of it just from like playing the actual levels and replaying them a couple times maybe later on to get enough to upgrade the things that you need to upgrade to then do the final level, you know, and then you could replay if you wanted to, like I did. I just liked it enough that I kept doing it, so. I'm about to be hit by a storm. It may disappear. I do get hit because we got bad infrastructure. Oh no. We'll stay safe. Hopefully it's not too bad. How many achievements does the game have? If so, is it possible to 100% complete? Yeah, hold on, let me check. Where'd my Steam go? Come back. Let's see, it has... Well, if I can get to the right screen. Yes, currently on sale, 20% off, like I mentioned earlier. Which is about $5.60 USD. Also, there's some bundles, but let me look at my achievements. There are 25, and you can 100% it right now, like they're all out. So basically just do everything, like upgrade everything, you know. And some of them are like, do this specific thing X amount of times. So if you replay the levels, you can get there. Okay, I can't do that yet because I need the materials that we process. Let me do that. And then we'll wait. This is a minimum mind game. I definitely get addicted to these, especially with achieves and unlocks. Yeah, and I need stuff like that sometimes to just completely zone out too, you know? So that's what I was doing. That's how I finished it before stream, because I was gonna wait, but I was like, no, I want to play it now. So I got it before it came out. They sent me the key before it came out, and so I was playing at night while I was zoned out. That's definitely a genre that I enjoy having around for my poor tired brain. I think I've seen another game announced. They've not said anything about like when it will release, but it's like sorting dice, like D&D dice. I'm like, yes, let me sort things and clean things and not think about stuff. Imagine there's a secret achievement for doing something. Yeah, that'd be nice. I don't think there is because it says 100%, so unless they add something else, like mine says 100%, unless they add something else later, I have no idea if there's any plan for that. But if they added something else, it could be secret, like you have to do a specific type of sequence or something. I'm trying to think, like, what would it be? Alright, so I can go there, but probably won't be able to do it yet. D&D dice, my interest has been piqued. I know, right? I saw a release trailer, or not a release trailer, an announcement trailer because I guess I get served those now that my YouTube knows. YouTube knows that I like games like this where I clean or I sort stuff or something like that. I don't have to think too much. So I got an announcement trailer for it. It's like a bunch of D&D style dice and you sort them into colors. And there's also a black cat hanging out. And then I saw a couple of like floppy disks and one of them said help us. I'm like, oh, so is there like a mystery? Is this horror? I'm not good with the horror, but it's probably not like super scary. Need more suction increase, but I don't think I have the option to do that yet. Okay, no batteries for me. Do I have... what do I need? The purple material? Yeah. To get that, I need purple material. Oh, I can increase my battery chance. Let's do that. Well, no, a tabletop dice type game made by these folks that's hitting all the niche. Yeah, I don't know anything about that one yet because I literally just saw the video. I think I went and wishlisted it on Steam so I wouldn't forget about it. And that's as far as I got in my investigation. So I was like, I'm gonna build a collection of all of the games I can zone out to. Because I like my story games, but I have to pay attention to those. More so. I gotta try to keep track of what's going on. But I can suck up sludge for 4 hours straight and nothing. Not have to use my brain too much. Okay, give me battery. No batteries. Okay. So I need 10 of those to upgrade the turbo, so the next suction is all the way up there. Okay, can I get these materials? Name and sorting them as well. Satisfaction hits different. I know, right? I don't know what it is. If I have to do it in... I guess I like sorting things in real life too. Like just materials or whatever. I rather organize stuff than clean in real life. Let me go back to this level because I know I can clear it. I guess I'd rather sort stuff in real life than clean, but I don't know, something so satisfying. I guess I should have known because as a kid I liked pulling all the weeds in Animal Crossing. I don't know, it's never occurred to me until the last few months, I guess, to try games like this. The cleaning organization type games. Plenty of batteries here. Okay, there we go. There we go. Oh. Finally, I can relax. Hi, Tyler. Welcome in. How are you? Using brain hurts after a while. Yes. And if I have to use my brain all day at work... I still need more of those? No, I need more money. That's what I need. Let me go... do this again. Get more money. I have to use my brain all day at work, and then also I'm trying to use it for research stuff. I'm like, the last thing I want to do is play a game where I have to pay attention to a story and think right now. So I broke up my Genshin streaming with this. But I will play the rest of the new Genshin quest. I just needed a break. I needed to relax. Problem is, though, I can do this for like hours straight. I have to go finish my work after this. I can't just zone out and do this whole game again. Relax and do nothing for 2 hours, yep. Exactly. Okay. Thank you, Gractors, for the hydrate redeem and Wolf King for the posture check. Yes, I have to be... I need to sit up straight because that's also microphone issues. I slouch to the side. The microphone can't do anything about me slouching. Exhausted, honestly, but wanted to catch your stream. Well, thank you. I mean, of course, feel free to use me as background noise and get some sleep, too. Definitely a game that's good for that. For, like, background ambiance noise. Oh, what was I gonna do? Oh, these things, yeah. Process the sludge. Process and reuse the sludge. Okay, so I still need about $1,000 more just to get turbo. See how much of this I can complete. Sometimes this will give me... Oh no, that's later. I'm thinking of later game. I was like, sometimes it gives you gold coins, but that's later in the game. You have to get that upgrade. My brain is like not separating the end game from early game. My whole desk is shaking because me moving it like this makes my whole desk shake. Like my monitors. Okay. Also exhausted, I only got 5 hours of sleep. Should I take Benadryl again? Oh no. I mean, I guess be careful with that. I don't know if it hurts to take it when you don't need it. Like for an allergy. That's the only time I've ever taken it. That increases power of turbo mode. That, and then go back here. I'm exhausted from real rough last 7 or so days. The stream was really welcome. It's so chill. I was going to do stuff in the background, but I'm just sitting here chilling with coffee. Oh, well, I'm sorry to distract you, but it's also, I'm happy if it's good for, you know, relaxing. But yeah, definitely this week has been really, really rough for me because of my own fault. My own fault, as in leaving all my deadlines till the last minute. I wouldn't just one spoonful. Oh, like Benadryl. Just one spoonful. Just be careful. If you do that, be careful. Gold, yeah. You can get gold. Coins, and I think diamonds later. Pretty sure I saw diamonds. There are safes you can open with the jackhammer. And they give you money. Why there are safes in the middle of Sludge, I do not know. Extra power up though, extra money. Whenever not hear gold, remember whenever someone mentions gold, that's okay. Yeah, I have certain things that trigger sounds in my head and I'm like, don't do it. Don't do it out loud, nobody's gonna know what you're talking about. That reminds me, I do have to put sounds on my alerts. I didn't put sounds. I meant to. but they're only audible to me. I need to make them audible on stream, but not make them too loud, you know, because I don't want it to disrupt any kind of like calm gameplay. Use Benadryl for allergies as well, but in some cases I take it to sleep better. Oh. There might be, do they have over-the-counter sleep stuff? I don't know, I'm trying to think if I feel like I had an over-the-counter liquid that was for sleep one time, but I don't remember what it was called. And I'm sure it works for some people, it just made me groggy. Okay, can I... need more money. Need lots of money. I can upgrade my vacuum. Okay, don't touch the battery till you need it. I always have like reflex of get the battery, touch the battery as soon as it becomes available. Okay, money. No extra batteries. Okay. There's one. Welcome back, Omni. They do have some over-the-counter sleep aids, but they aren't as strong if I remember correctly. Yeah. Yeah, I don't remember what it was called, but... yeah, I did. I mean, for me it didn't work, and I just stayed very groggy the next day. I was like, just kind of out of it. So I didn't take it again, but... I'll eat for a bit, I'll be back soon. Yeah, no worries, Gabriel, thanks for stopping by. Depending on which state you're in, if you're American, there's some really good over-the-counter sleep aids, fresh from farms. Yeah. Yeah, I guess it depends on where you are. I try not to take anything unless I absolutely have to. I'm just weird about it, like I have no, anytime somebody else has an issue and I'm like, go to the doctor, get medicine, get it treated. But then when it's me, I'm like, nah, I'm good. I don't need it. I'll be okay. Drinking caffeine later is not gonna help me either, but I don't care. I have to stay up and write, so. Alright, I'm gonna need more energy, so I want the turbo because I like the turbo, but right now I need energy. And then we'll go that way and then we can get more suction. Or I have to get the radius before I can get the suction. Alright, that opened up more options. Yay. Saying medicine is good for others, however, it's a no can do for me. Yeah. I'm like, I'll take it if I really need it, but I'm just kind of paranoid about stuff. Like, I trust if a doctor tells me to take something, especially more than one doctor, I'm like, okay, fine. You know, I take my iron pills. I take vitamin C to help that absorb. I take other vitamins that I'm low in. Like, I'll do that, but... and I'll take Tylenol for my headaches, but... when I've been suggested to take, like... what's the other class of medicine? I forget, but like Aleve, ibuprofen type stuff. I'm like, I don't know that I want to take that. I have enough stomach issues, I don't want to potentially make it worse. Okay. Take care of yourself, girly. Hopefully tomorrow is chill for you and you get everything you wanted done tonight done. Yeah, thank you. Appreciate it. I have just accepted my fate that I'm gonna be... well, I'm gonna be living like this until Monday night, probably. Because that's when the deadlines are. Or technically Tuesday. But I want to have it done Monday, just in case. So I have until then to finish all of the things. Okay, that'll increase the sludge refinement. I think the suction will help. That should help a lot. For the stronger sludge. Yeah, I think that made a big difference. Okay. This kind of reminds me of the videos on social media where they clean rugs, you know? I might be the only person who watches those, I don't know, but every time I see one, like, yes, I will watch you clean this really gross rug. It's very satisfying. I have too many health problems, so I have to be careful about what I take or eat. Yeah, that makes sense. I'm sorry. That's like hard to manage because you have to remember what interacts with what. And that's the other thing that makes me anxious. I'm like, can I take this, or is it not okay because I'm on iron? Like, is that gonna mess up anything? Can I still take everything else if I need to? So, my doctor definitely gets a lot of questions. Which some doctors don't mind, you know? And some are kind of like, I don't know, maybe less enthused to answer questions. Like, I saw a doctor a couple weeks ago who is not my regular doctor, but she's going to be doing a scan for me, and I'm like, okay, you were the only one available. And I kind of felt like she was either brushing me off or not eye rolling, but kind of like not necessarily believing what I was saying. And I'm like, don't look at me like that, ask the other doctor. Like, I'm only here because the other doctor told me to be here, okay? It's not my fault. Okay, I can get magnet drops, radius, the suction. Let's do suction. Alright, let's try that one more time. Well, I hope everyone had a wonderful day, wonderful rest of night. Oh, of your night? Please don't let the bed bugs bite because they bite. Oh no. That's not good. Yes, don't. Yeah, bed bugs. Might want to take care of that. I bite back. Oh no. Definitely not a bed bug though. Like, don't bite bugs. That's kind of the energy that I ended the workday with though, because I was like, part of the issue, I'm like trying to figure out how do I explain this in a way it's gonna make sense, but part of the issue, storms hitting, we lost power. Oh no! Be careful. Yeah, stay safe. Yeah, I think our storms have resolved. I don't hear it any longer, but who knows, could come back. But yeah, be careful. I'm just gonna, let me go back to the other place. Y'all enjoy stream and be sure to hydrate. Thank you, Cracktours. Thanks for stopping by. Appreciate it. Okay, we got the stuff processing. Oh. Are we in the ad break? We are. I think we are. Okay. Looks like it just started. Yeah, my widget is not working, so I'm not sure what that's on about, but I did not break the streamer bot this time. Because otherwise, if I did, chat would not be working. So my little indicator that shows how far along the ad is not working. Later problem. Deal with that later. Don't bite bugs, bite people, be fair. I mean, yeah. I guess, but yeah. I don't know. I was like, that's kind of the energy. That's kind of the energy that I ended the workday with. That's kind of the energy that I ended the workday with, because I was like, okay, I don't really know how this happened, but we manage social accounts, you know, for others. And so, like, somebody let us know that one of the posts we had done for the client was getting a lot of, like, internet troll hate comments, you know? But it was not good, because they're, like, literally attacking this person directly. Like, the person who was in the video. And I'm like, we might want to do something about that, because we don't want to send, like, unnecessary hate and, like, internet nonsense to these people, because that would not be great. So you have to handle it professionally, because you're on a brand account, you know, you're not on your personal account. And I'm over here like, guys, I will sit here and go through all 300 whatever plus people comments and just block every single one of them. So they can't make any more comments on future videos or whatever, which is not something we typically do. And I'm like, but I'll do it. Like, I'm not petty until something like that happens. Like, if you're gonna randomly attack this person online who is just participating in a piece of content, and you're gonna be just downright atrocious for no reason, I'm like, I will be petty. I will be spiteful. That's not normally how I am, but I will absolutely do it in this scenario. I'm like, I won't reply from the account, because I don't want to get in trouble for doing that from an official account, right? Because it's not my account. But I will absolutely go through and do all that, because this is stupid. And they're like, yeah, you can do that if you want, I guess. And we'll just we'll just shut down comments and, you know, let them know that this happened and make sure they're okay and everything's all right. And I asked, I was like, should we tell them, like, specific what happened? I'm like, yeah, okay. So I told them, and the person in question was like, oh, I didn't even see it before you turned off the comments. I'm like, good. You don't need to see it. You don't need to see that. You don't need to see the nonsense. So, like, I will be petty about it. Like, I get paid to do this. I will get paid to sit here and block every single one of you. As a certified cat girl and girl kisser, I do bite a lot. Oh. As long as it's not mean bites. Somebody needs to teach one of my cats not to chomp. He does not understand love bite, he only chomps. See a little ad icon, only just noticed it, blends to the top right with your stylized name. Yeah, I need to move it. There's supposed to be a purple bar at the bottom that shows the progress of, like, how much longer until the ad is over, and that's what I use to track it. But that wasn't showing up, so we'll figure it out later. It was fine until today, so I'm sure I can reload it or something. God, I hate when people feel the need to just be cruel online. Yeah, there's a lot of that, unfortunately, but it's also like, you know, I handle it pretty well, because it's not like it's directed at me or anything, but I'm just trying to make sure that the people we're working with aren't gonna see it and feel bad or get attacked because they might be tagged in the content, you know, and it's like, oh, we might want to remove the tag and stuff, just so nobody's gonna go, like, harass people on their own accounts. So yeah, I felt bad about it, and I was like, there's no way we could have known. Like, you never know until it happens, but I always just assume it'll happen at some point. But yeah, I'm glad they didn't see it. So, you're an amazing ally and friend by the sounds of it, Thondia's story, while gross is also wholesome because of how you handle it. Well, thank you, appreciate it. I try. Just, I have been on the internet long enough, and especially because of work stuff, to have to be on it even more. At this point, I'm just fed up, you know, and I'm like, I am not. Like, you're not gonna win with me, I'm sorry, but if you want to start an internet fight, you're not gonna win. If they would let me be even pettier on, like, the real account, I would. But I'm not gonna do that, because I don't want to damage other people's reputation, you know? Like, oh, this brand account is, like, saying mean stuff to people. Like, yeah, because they said it first. I always keep in mind that whenever people do that, they're just miserable with their own lives, and they always try to do it to someone else to be miserable as well. Yeah. I'm like, how miserable and, like, I don't know, miserable and jobless, I guess. Like, nothing, you have nothing better to do than go online and dogpile someone who was literally just existing. You know, and this is not a case of like, oh, somebody said something controversial. No. It was so, like, neutral, very basic stuff, you know, just talking. And I'm like, this is stupid. Oh, why? How do you have time to do this? But the negativity spreads better online, so that's part of what happens. Somebody starts it, somebody's negative, and then it spreads really fast. More people are negative, it spreads even further. And I'm like, well, the account got followers from it, so it worked out, I guess. All cat chomps are love bites. The larger the cat chomp, the more love for you. That's how I'm gonna have to reframe it, because the little void cat who follows me around everywhere and is my little baby, he will very gently tap his teeth to my hand sometimes. Like, he just does a little tiny tap. And when he wants pets, he will just reach his paw out and tap me very gently. His brother, on the other hand, full power chomp every single time. I'm like, no, I am not a chew toy. Please stop chomping me. It hurts. He doesn't know he's doing it, but he just thinks I'm playing. I'm like, no, I'm not playing. I'm trying to pet you. You're just biting me. Like, he's a good kitty. He just doesn't understand his own power. Okay, I ran out. I did not get another battery. Nope, no battery. Okay. That's okay. Hi, Turtle. Welcome in. How are you? Oh, thank you so much, Turtle, for the resubscription. Appreciate it. Hope you're doing well. Cat varies based on her mood. My only solution is harass the cat back. Solution never works, but still. Yeah. Sometimes I do that, like I just mess with it, like he's chomping me and I'm like, okay, you want to play this game? And I'll just kind of pick at him, like not in a mean way, you know. And then of course he thinks I'm playing. I'm like, yeah, okay. Alright, let's increase our turbo. And radius for that thing, let's do radius. Doing alright, just really tired from all the rain. Yeah, been a lot of rain. A lot of storms. A lot of storms. How are you? Yeah, otherwise, I'm okay. I'm really tired and stressed because of my deadlines, but that's okay. I'll complain about it on Discord later, probably. Hi, Dev here. Thank you for playing Sludgineers. Hi, Funk Games. Thank you so much for following the channel and popping in. Appreciate it. So they developed this game and also granted me the key, so thank you so much. Earlier in stream, I mentioned I've already 100% of this, so I'm replaying it. But it's a lot of fun. Okay, oh, I got distracted on which level I was on. Whoopsies. Oopsies. Okay. Trying to watch for the batteries. Started storming out of nowhere and got caught in it. Oh no, I'm sorry, Turtle. That's always the worst. I hate getting stuck in the rain if I don't have an umbrella, especially. I always forget. Well, I got really good about carrying one in my work bag, but sometimes I forget and it's the worst. Hate being stuck in the rain. Nice. Yeah, thank you. Hi, Kaizen. Welcome in. How are you? Oh, I did put a link in both the Twitch chat and YouTube chat that links to the game, so if anyone's interested, you can get there direct from that link. made my note to remember to say that a few times and then I didn't look at my note. I'm back in full. Also got a snack just in case. Nice. I had my regular pre-stream pasta for Thursdays. And I snacked on a bunch of cheese while I was making it, so it didn't make me sleepy. Okay, I mean, so close. Come on. Okay, yay! Okay, I need to upgrade. Let me upgrade. Oh yes, I need the jackhammer. Let's do that, and let's do this refinery and critical hits. Okay. Let me go look at my map. New region. Okay. Oh yeah, I don't have any of that yet. That's all good. I hope stream's going well. Yeah, going well. I am relaxing to this game while I pretend not to think about all the stuff I gotta write. My poor tired brain. Yeah, on top of that, every building seems to be freezing, so it doesn't help with the rain. Yeah. Yeah, I feel like a lot of, like, public buildings and school buildings, whatever, if you're at school, always have the air conditioning on max. Like, why? Are these crystals growing out of the sludge? Right click to start jackhammer. Yeah, jackhammer. And then we can process these little crystals too. Because we'll need that for upgrades. Oh, I forgot. I have to do that first. Trying to conserve some of my power. Okay, let me see if I can find... battery. Need a battery. There we go. I'll save that one. Whoops. Okay. Oh, thought I got one. The little crystals take up a lot, sometimes energy. Okay. I did not uncover another battery. No, okay. That's alright. Started raining here too while I was eating. Yeah, I think ours finally stopped, but... And I like listening to it. I don't really want to be out in it, but... I can't find the new dice sorting game trailer. Spent too long looking. Oh, yeah, that one was... Oh, I don't remember the name. What was the name? It'll come to me in a second. Let me upgrade this so I can process that faster. And let's do more turbo drops. That's good. Supposed to get a little rain here too, which kind of surprised me because we don't get much, so random rain in the middle super hot week is very uncommon. Yeah, nice, probably a nice change though if it's hot. Also, let me switch my model back. I forgot. I swear I gotta get the auto thing set up because I cannot remember. Okay, load please. Load, please. There we go. Come back. Oh, now I have extra slimes. We have extra slimes. on screen. I can't move them because they're in place. Alright. Extra slimes. We'll leave you there. And we will... move the other ones here in a second. It's weird hearing all this rain talk. I live in the famously wet Pacific Northwest and there's not a single cloud in the sky at the moment, which is weird. Yeah, I've heard, does it rain typically just like every day? Is it that frequent? Like how frequent? I've never been to that area. I've only been to California, which was very dry when I was there. Okay. I think this is... the slimes are making my VTube studio freeze a little bit. Okay, I might have to get rid of... one of them. It's slowing me down. There, we can have a peekaboo slime. Okay. Keep the slimes on my head. Imagine there's a job like this and earn money, I would gladly take it. Oh, like cleaning up toxic sludge. I'd be too scared to clean it. It's always the worst when they have the AC on max because it makes people who sleep in the cold so sleepy. True, yeah. I turned down the air. Normally I'm pretty cold. Like I run cold. So I turned down the air at night anyway, just to sleep better. But yeah, I guess if you're really used to sleeping in cold, that would be a trigger to make you sleepy. I think a bigger trigger for me is still food and cheese. Make me very sleepy. Wait a second. That name isn't Canal, huh? Cold make me very sleepy. It's like my body wants to hibernate. Yeah. Make a hairband slime. I could probably do that. Shoulder slimes. Hairband of slimes. Yeah, I'll try it. Yes, yes, we are very dry. Oh no. Yeah. I am used to it being rainy fairly frequently. Just like East Coast hurricanes and stuff, even though I'm not that close to the shore, you know? It's like, still comes inland pretty far sometimes. Let's see, can I add more slimes or is it gonna get mad at me? Can I have 3? Can I make a hairband? Let's see. That's as small as they go. So I can really like... I could make like I could get like an actual hairband asset and then put them on top or something. I could probably do that. Will it let me add another or is it gonna get mad at me? Alright, sorry, I know I'm getting distracted, but... Giant slime, okay. Oh, didn't mean to do that. Can we have a shoulder slime and a hairband slime? Why can't I make you smaller? There we go, now I can make it smaller. Okay, learning new things. Learning new things, trying to make a slime hairband. Okay, I guess that's as small as I can make it. Okay, that's gonna take some planning beforehand. Oops, I just locked it. I promise I know how to use this program half of the time. Why can't I make it smaller? There we go. Okay. That might be as close to hairband as we get, is just the little baby slimes. Okay, Don't get mad at me, VTube Studio, for putting another slime. Okay. Alright, I'm easily distractible today, sorry. I call it rain, but it's really mist up here. We don't usually get rain like the rest of the country gets rain. Lately it's been too dry over here. Some fires. Oh yeah, fires. I've seen a lot about that. That's scary, yeah. The mist, yeah, I guess, is it... I don't know, how much... It rains a lot in the UK too, right? I feel like when I was in England it just rained constantly. Actually, it didn't rain much when I was in Scotland, but it rained a lot in England. But those were not the same trips, so... Oh yeah, if I uncover the houses, I might get more batteries. Oh no. No, no batteries, okay. No battery over here. Yeah, battery, there we go. Yeah, the little crystal thingies take up a lot of energy. Unless you go turbo. Oh, almost. Cheese, yes. I know. I need to get my little throwable cheese. Slime goggles. Or like glasses. Or something. That I wouldn't be able to see. I mean, my character wouldn't be able to see. The clips would be really confusing. Okay, let's process all this stuff. Let me get my upgrades. What can I get? Impacts. That's good because anything to make the hammer go faster or stronger. And then I think I'll wait. We almost got that one. And all the slimes smile and laugh together. It's too cute. Yeah. They are all tracking. Yeah, all tracking me together. I think it's, I don't think there's any way around it if you put a model in the program as an item, which is what I did for the slime. So it still tracks me even though it's an item instead of a model. I have a little blob thing too that I need to add as an item. Like a little blob based off of my character. And she can also hang out on my head. I should do turbo with this because I'll break this better. Faster. Yes. Okay, my battery. We're almost able to do this one. Okay. Oh, yay! Okay, I didn't think that one was gonna go all the way through. We were averaging 85 in November last year. Wow. Sorry, I missed some of that conversation. But yeah, I think we had a few 90-something degree days. Or no, we had like a whole week of 90-something, but it was also humid. And then it went down, and then it went back up, and I'm like, can you just pick one? Because I know it's summer, but like, just pick one. Are we gonna be kind of okay, or is it gonna be just straight 90s? Oh, that's a lot of crystals. But yeah, even sometimes in December, we'll still have something in like 70s, 80s. Most of the time, no, but sometimes it's not. It's very confusing. It's like, why is it so warm? And like, we still get snow too, but just not, I guess maybe not as much as we used to. I'm gonna be honest, I don't like snow. I don't like being in snow. I don't mind looking at snow. I don't like being out in it though. Gonna need a lot of upgrades for this one probably. Okay. I've exhausted my batteries, I think. Okay. Gotta get some more. Slime family, yes. I love snow. I miss living in NY because we'd get some 2 to 3 feet snowstorms. Wow. And to go out at midnight is so quiet with a soft blanket, only sound of occasional tree cracking under the weight. Yeah. Yeah, we don't usually get... How much? I don't know. Sometimes it's over a foot at a time, but like usually not more than 2 feet. But even that is like not all the time. Sometimes we just get a small amount, you know. But it'll turn to rain. Or sleet. I don't like sleet because that's dangerous to drive in. I do not miss the humidity in the summer. But I don't like how cold it can get in the winter. It's like too cold for me. Too cold for me to be comfortable, and it's like just dark and cold all the time. But I don't like how hot and humid the summer is either, so probably I think fall is my favorite, but spring is good too because it's kind of in between. I'm ready for it to be fall. Okay. Do you have a battery? No. Okay. Oops. Okay. Oh, that's great. I love being a pumpkin spice basic girl. Yeah. I like pumpkin. Pumpkin spice, pumpkin in general. Fall flavor in general, cinnamon, whatever, like all of it. One of my go-to dessert things that I make is a pumpkin roll. So a lot of times I'll make that for Thanksgiving. Okay. Okay, critical chance. Radius. We should do that. Okay. And let's... turbo boost. Power. Radius. Okay, more money. Which I definitely need, so I'm gonna do that. Because it'll help us get there faster. Okay. That's good. And then I can go here. And we'll see if it made any difference. Probably still just need to get more cash and do more vacuum upgrades. Sounds tasty. Yeah, the pumpkin roll is really good. Because it's like pumpkin mixed into the cake. With like cream cheese. Yeah, everybody seems to really like that one, so that's the recipe that I go to a lot. for like fall / Thanksgiving, sometimes Christmas. Although I have made cakes on Christmas before too. That and there's like an apple crumble kind of thing that you can make in the crock pot. Really, really easy. But very good. I like recipes that, I used to make cakes a lot. Just for fun, you know, just to try to learn different cake decorating things. And I'm not like super great at it, but good enough that, you know, it's good for family stuff because nobody else really does dessert. So I am the default dessert person. Because of that. But I was trying to experiment with other things until I got super busy and then I stopped. So now I have my go-to recipes, but I also really like the recipes where you just dump everything in a pan or a crock pot and it's done. You don't have to decorate it. So... okay, oh, I pressed the wrong button. Oh my gosh, is that the Thondiel live on Twitch? Oh my gosh, Yippee. Hello, how are you? Hi, Mark Mickey, welcome in, how are you? I am doing alright. I complained a lot earlier about all the deadlines I'm on right now. I have a lot of stuff to write. I'm not sure I'm gonna make all the deadlines, but I'm here to relax. And this is one of the games that I relax to, so it's good timing. Oh, I gotta get a battery somewhere. Okay. Keep forgetting about the batteries. There's... any more batteries hiding? No, but there's a turbo. Okay, not quite. Doing good, thank you for asking. Good, good. Missed a deadline of my own pretty recently, but it's okay, I'll get them next time. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, it's always frustrating. It's like I try really hard to make all my deadlines. Okay, I need to make more money. Let me go back. Yeah, I mean, there's not really a big consequence if I don't meet these deadlines. It's just a, like, personal thing, like I don't get my stuff published. So I could just, you know, not do it, but it's like I don't want to give up on it. Even though it's gonna make my whole week suck. Oops. Pressing the wrong button. Totally get you on that, yeah. Like, I don't know. I don't want to admit defeat. Even though there's literally hardly any consequence to not meeting the deadline. Can just back out. But I've also, like, already committed. It's, like, not a huge deal if I don't, because it's not like I'm the only one submitting stuff, but still. I don't usually have this issue with like work deadlines because I'm usually working in advance, like trying to work ahead. Most of the time, not always. But like then I have to wait on other people and I'm like, well, now I'm not gonna be early or be done with this potentially on time because I have to wait for somebody else to do their part. Okay, impact. Let's do that. And the extraction, multi-load, we can do that later. Just need more money first. I assume that it's better to do the highest level that you can multiple times to get more resources. But I've not actually like looked at the numbers, so I don't know. I could be doing it inefficiently, but that's okay. My point is very rarely efficiency. Missing the mark, so to speak, even self-appointed ones, is frustrating. Like, I could totally have made it if it was the only thing I was working on. Of course, even small stuff adds up, yeah. I am a chronic overcommitter to projects. Which, in the past, was less of an issue, because I was able to focus better and had more energy, didn't have sleep problems, didn't have the iron problem, like everything that happened this year that I was like, oh my gosh, I can't function like I normally function. But then still trying to function as if that didn't happen. So I definitely have taken on too many things. But I get a little bit of a break after these two deadlines. Like a couple days before I have to start on the next thing. I'm trying to start earlier so that I don't have this problem. It's also hard too, like I don't know what it is that I'm motivated by deadlines more so than other things, so like if I have to set my own deadline, it's not motivating. If I have an external deadline, then I'm more likely to get the thing done. It's just like, oh, plan it out, you know, set a deadline for this part of the project and then this part of the project, and then by the time it's due, you'll have it all done. Doesn't work for me because I've set that deadline arbitrarily and I know I don't have to meet it. So Shrapnel. Let's do boost power turbo power and those things I think I can wait. Magnet drops. Yeah, I think I'll save my money for all the impact stuff first. Okay. Definitely faster. Oh. Get the crystals first. I'm really bad about vacuuming the same spots because I do the crystals last. Oh, missed that. Okay. Okay. For each the health you normally have gets taken for granted when it's not there. Yeah, definitely. Keeping up just isn't possible when you're literally physically or mentally unable to. Gotta remind myself that being healthy enough to work is part of the job and even more important than the work. Yeah, very true. It's hard not to, like, even if you don't intentionally take it for granted, you know, it's hard not to end up taking it for granted. Because it's just your normal everyday existence or whatever. And then when it's not, you're like, oh, wait a minute. That's why I pop into Thondiel streams when I can. Well, good, thank you. Appreciate you popping in. Hopefully it's helpful in some way. But yeah, I get that. It's like, I don't know, just... I guess I don't think I realized how much my energy had been affected until they told me about my iron issues or whatever. It's like I knew something was weird, but I thought I was just tired from not sleeping enough. It's like, no, you have another problem. Like, yes, you need to sleep better, but you also have another problem that we can work on. Yeah, I was not expecting, like, the brain fog to be part of it. I thought, oh, I'm just tired. It's like, no, definitely brain fog. And there was zero chance of me, like, trying to write research papers on brain fog, so... That's one reason why I didn't have it done earlier. Give me a battery. No battery. Oh, there's... Nope. Not gonna make it. Not gonna make it. I lied. Made it. I'm kidding. Good to know what's happening though. Now it can be addressed. Yeah. Yeah, it made me feel at least validated. I'm like, hey, I'm not crazy. It's like, literally there's a problem, and we can probably fix it. So, I don't have any, like, updated information since then because they're gonna retest my blood later, like in December, I think. I'm like, okay, that's a long way away. But I noticed the other day that I actually remembered to do all of the things that I walked into the room to do. And that hasn't happened for a while because usually I go in the room, I do one thing, I leave the room, and I remember like 3 other things I was supposed to do. I go back. I go back, and I'm like, yeah, okay, this thing, don't forget this thing, and then I forget it by the time I get there. And so that was getting better, I think, over the last week or so. I was like, hey, I went in that room and I did like 5 different things and didn't forget a single one. So, improvement. I will take it. This December, yeah. I forget when they told me this. This was a couple months ago, I think now. They're like, okay, we'll test you again in December. Or like whenever your follow-up is, which ended up being in December. And I'm like, that's a long way away to know whether or not it's working. But if it comes back good, then I guess it worked, and I don't know if that means I get to be on iron pills forever or what, but I would prefer my level not get that low again. Okay, crystal shatter. Or I can get turbo gold coins for more money. I need more money, so I'm gonna do that. Definitely help me upgrade faster. That's awesome. I also gotta get another blood test. Still haven't scheduled though. Yeah, and I hate scheduling this stuff too because it's so inconvenient. It's just... I've been to so many doctors this year. I still have more tests and scans I gotta do. Some I've scheduled, some I haven't, and I'm like, okay, well, do it this year, because if you do it next year, it's gonna cost more. And your deductible resets. So, better to do it now. Okay, I probably can't do this level, but we're gonna go there anyway. So real, I know, it's just like strategic planning for when should I get all the different tests done. Some of which are like optional. They told me I could go ahead and do them. Like they will submit it to the insurance or whatever, but I don't have to do it, but I'd rather just do it and know. Like, is there anything else I need to worry about, or are we good? So, but scheduling is gonna suck because I have to go for colonoscopy, and that's gonna suck because then I can't eat anything for like a whole day. Just start eating baby spinach by the bag. Yeah, I used to eat a decent amount of spinach, but I haven't eaten it as much recently, but I think, I don't know, eating iron-rich foods is part of the problem, but absorption is the other problem. So even if I eat it, sometimes I'm probably not absorbing it enough, so vitamin C can help with that, but yeah, I would love for them to tell me if I can, like, solve it without iron pills in the future, because they do mess your stomach up. Like, it's just annoying. I'll deal with it, but it's annoying. I like to make sure it has time to work properly because the pills have to bring it up from such a low amount. Yeah, that's fair. It's a slow process. Because it was supposed to be level, like, at least 30 and mine was 8, and that's a big gap. And hopefully it's higher than 30 when they test me next time. If not, I guess I get to take more. So real, yeah. Everyone have a wonderful rest of your night. Sleep tight, don't let the bed bugs bite, because guess they're gonna bite. Guess what, they bite, yeah. Good night, Omni, have a good night. The fasting always gets to me. I'm a pretty big guy, so I feel like I get hungrier than most. Oh no. Yeah, I've heard different things from different people, and like, I wasn't planning on needing one for a while, you know? So like, I didn't think I would have to have one early. And again, it's kind of optional, like we'll do it just in case. But I could say no, but I might as well just do it for peace of mind, I guess. But I think there's a thing they make that's clear liquid but has protein in it, and I can't remember what it was called, but I'm gonna have to research because I swear that's a thing that somebody told me about. And so you feel less miserable because you get protein. I'll have to look for it. We now have sludge vents. There's sludge coming out of those vents. Destroy before they erupt. Yeah, if you don't destroy these, they keep putting sludge everywhere. Oh my goodness. It's gonna take up all my power. Okay. Take up all my power just to get rid of them. Well, while I'm thinking about it, let me go look for, let me look for the thing I was trying to remember the name of earlier. Or if you're still here. Dice Hoarder was the name of that game. I thought it would come to me, but it didn't. Okay. Speaking of food, I do have snacks. Nice. I did not bring any food with me today, but I guess most of the time I don't, because I would just have to put myself on my be right back screen and like try to munch a protein bar real fast. Okay, I need a battery. Give me a battery. Anybody got a battery? No battery. Okay. I have to upgrade. Let me go back to this one. I just barely cleared that one. Any more money? That was a gold coin. I forget I should be using the turbo on the crystals. I don't know how well y'all can hear the music, but I really like the music in this game too. Yay! I just check my stomach by drinking water when I have to fast or chew gum. Yeah. I don't know, I feel like I get lightheaded when I don't eat, like, enough. I guess protein. I get lightheaded if I don't eat every few hours, like a snack. Not like a full meal every few hours, but I've noticed if I don't eat a snack in between to, like, tide me over, I get lightheaded. And grumpy. Lightheaded's more the issue, but that could also probably have been the low iron, I guess. But I've noticed that it's like, oh, if I don't eat on a somewhat regular schedule, I'm just gonna be lightheaded and grumpy, and that's good for nobody. It has to be around me, so I imagine I'm gonna struggle really hard with fasting, but I can find the clear thing that has protein and then maybe lots of jello or something, I'll be okay. There's no gold coin though. more gold coin. I get all the crystals? I think so. There we go. Usually with fasting you can consume black coffee or tea as well, and caffeine does help a bit with appetite suppression, yeah. Yeah, because I think I used to, I remember drinking coffee at work when I was still able to drink it. In part because it would kind of tide me over between breakfast and lunch. I'm like, hey, less grumpy because I had coffee. Which I assume was due to the caffeine. But it started messing my stomach up so much I couldn't have it anymore. But now it's been long enough, I really think it's probably okay. But I just have to find a day when I can test it, you know? And waste the rest of the day if I don't feel well after. Oh, we can get a jackhammer drone. Let's do that. Crystal shatter, damage. Critical chance is really good. More turbo. Power. Drinking tea right now, warm tea in a cold rainy day, nice. Yeah, I like tea. Which I'll drink like lemon ginger tea when my stomach hurts. Or peppermint tea, sometimes that'll help. Let's go here. What kind of life did you have that coffee was too much to handle, and how much coffee were you drinking? I mean, I genuinely don't know what the issue was. This was a while ago. That I was drinking coffee every day, usually just once a day, because right outside my office there was a Keurig machine with like the office supplied coffee, you know, so I didn't have to bring it with me. Easy access, so I would drink it once a day, and then I just started like having stomach problems at work, and I'm like, this is uncomfortable, I don't want to be like this every day at work. And at first I couldn't figure out what— oh, hello, Sora. He scared me. He just jumped up here. Okay, Sora, let me make some room for you. There's no room right here. Oh, you want to just sit on my keyboard? Okay. You can hang out here as long as you don't press any buttons. But I can also make a spot for you. Do you want to stay here? Or do you want a spot? Okay, I think you want to stay here. So if you hear a crash, it's my microphone and he's knocked it over, but I'm trying to keep him away from it. What was I saying? Oh yeah, so the Keurig machine was right outside my office and I started drinking coffee every day. Just regular, you know, regular caffeinated coffee with a little bit of creamer. Nothing fancy. And it started giving me stomach trouble. At first I didn't know it was the coffee. I did not know what my problem was. I was like, every day, man, and I feel awful. This is what is wrong. And then I thought, oh, is it the coffee? Because it seems to happen only after I drink coffee. And so then I'm like Googling, like, can coffee mess you up this way? And like, even though I have caffeine and other things like soda or tea, and the answer was yes, because it has more caffeine, and so it can mess you up. So I think I must be like sensitive to the buildup of caffeine. I don't know, because it leaves your system. Oh, we're on the ad break. We're on the ad break. I should probably wait to continue my story. Sorry, guys. We're on the ad break. I will come back to the story. Her name is Sora. Yes, my little boy cat here. His name is Sora. Inspired from Kingdom Hearts, yes. He is named after Kingdom Hearts. His brother's name is Key. I missed an opportunity to name him Riku. I don't know why I didn't think about that. But yes, this is my little void child who follows me everywhere. He's a big sweetheart, and he's gonna knock my mic over. Don't do that. Don't do that. Do you want to purr? You can purr into the mic. It'll be good ambiance. Okay, anyway. He is, hanging out in between me and my keyboard, so usually he picks a spot and then just takes up like half of my mouse pad. So, okay, pick a side. I know you want me to pet you. I can't pet you and play at the same time, though. Well, I kinda can once I get started because I can use the vacuum thing. Okay, let me upgrade. Let's upgrade. Critical damage. Oh, that's probably all I can do. What do I need? More materials, probably? Yeah. Gotta process more materials. These things. Okay, that takes about 3 minutes. We can speed it up, I think. Increases amount produced. Speeds up processing. Okay, we'll get some of that upgrades too to help. Let's go back to this one again. I drink way more coffee than anyone I know. Drinking over a full pot a day. Oh no. Yeah, my grandma used to do that. She'd drink it, I mean, through her whole life, pretty much. I don't know how she did it, but she did. Severe ADHD and meds don't work for me, so basically self-medication. You can drink coffee to relax for bed. Wow. Yeah, I mean, I got to a point, my current, I guess, quote-unquote drug of choice is Celsius. and I swear I can drink one and take a nap after, or like go to bed a few hours later. Like, it doesn't seem to do that much anymore. It used to have more of an impact, but I'm too used to it, I think. And so I think, are we out of the ad break? Yes, I believe we're out of the ad break. Sorry guys, I was in the middle of a story when the ad break hit and I was not paying attention. So anyway, to explain the coffee thing, I'm assuming my issue is just I get too much of one thing and then my body reacts to that negatively. Like, over time I build some kind of intolerance to it instead of a tolerance to it. So I figured out at work that it was coffee and that it was too much caffeine, because at the time coffee was the thing that I drank that had the most caffeine. And I'm like, okay, but like if I drink a soda, I'm fine. If I drink tea, I'm fine. But I also wasn't drinking those on a daily basis most of the time. And coffee I was. And so I assume I just, I don't know, I got too much of it. And so I switched from regular coffee to half caffeinated. So less caffeine in theory should make the problem less of a problem. And it worked for about 6 months, and then it started happening again. I'm like, okay, it's the coffee. So I switched to decaf, and that's the only kind I can drink now. Or I haven't tried since then, because I got too scared to try. I got too scared to try. Because of how much it would upset my stomach, and I just got so tired of dealing with it. But yeah, then at some point, I started drinking Celsius. I don't remember, that was not that long ago. Maybe 2 years ago, I started drinking Celsius. And it's because they put them in the drink machine at work. So I had easy access. And they used to keep me, like, more awake a little bit because of the caffeine, and at this point it just doesn't do much. But now I'm having the stomach trouble again, and I'm like, I think it's probably the Celsius. Like, it's not my only issue, but it's a contributing factor. I have had too much, and now I must stop. So I bet I could switch to coffee now and probably be okay for a while, and then I would have to switch to something else. So I don't know. I should probably ask my GI doctor, but... And I swear it happened with eggs one time too. I ate too many eggs and then started getting sick to my stomach as if I had, like, norovirus, if anybody's ever had norovirus. with like the stomach cramping and the burning. That's what I felt like after I would eat eggs, even though I've eaten eggs my whole life. So I think I hyperfixate on a food and then have it every day, and then I start getting sick from it somehow. So I'm not smart enough to understand why, I just know it happens. Your kitties' names are too cute, I laughed. So salute the key, Riku comment. Yeah, I think I said that during the ad break too, so for anybody who missed it, Sora jumped up here and scared me. He is now laying in between me and the keyboard with his head on my hand. I can't move. Not my mouse hand, my other hand. So he has taken over, and his brother's name is Key. I should have named him Riku, but oh well. Caffeine just makes me super talkative. I become a certified yapper. Yeah, the extra energy, probably. Like the caffeine, extra energy. Yeah, I guess, like, I don't know. It probably is the closest that I got with energy drinks. Maybe not coffee, but definitely the Celsius when I first started drinking it. I think it, you know, increased my energy a little bit. It was never like a big massive increase, but I'm sure I had low iron by then and didn't know it. So, but yeah. I'm very rarely ever high energy, so. But yeah, at this point nothing works, so I will drink a Celsius when I have a headache and it's not going away, and I feel like I'm about to fall asleep at my desk. So it kind of helps keep me awake a little bit, but then I kind of crash a couple hours later. Though I will be interested to see if the iron pills make a difference in any of that. Let's remove the sludge from all the pumpkins. Remove the sludge from the pumpkins. I guess there's more pumpkins. No, these are cars. There's a car there. I'm gonna brew more tea. IDK, why I'm craving green tea today. Green tea's good, yeah. I like green tea. And actually, I guess there's not really a kind of tea that I don't drink. I have a collection. A small collection. Oh, there are pumpkins over here, or other vegetables, pumpkins. Do not have battery. I have something similar to that. Way too much of one thing for too often gets to me. Yeah, I mean, in a way it makes sense. Like, I've heard people say that they've desensitized themselves to allergies by building up a tolerance. So like someone at work was talking about being allergic to basil and then putting it in their food in very small increments until they built up a tolerance and now they can eat it. I'm like, yeah, I'm not gonna do that with my food allergies, but okay. But like, I don't wanna chance it because I get too sick from it, but in theory it makes sense both ways. Like, yeah, if you have too much of one thing, maybe your body's tired of it and it's like, no, don't give me any more of that. And then if you have an allergy, you could build up a tolerance through desensitizing. But the only thing I've ever successfully done is drink too much of one thing, I guess, or eat too many eggs. Do you have difficulty sleeping when you're tired too? Sometimes. I've had insomnia on and off for the last couple of years, but that's like unrelated. And like before that, I was just poor sleep schedule in general because I just either couldn't fall asleep or it's because I'm more of a night person. So I'd rather stay up all night, but I can't do that and keep my work schedule. So if I have to conform to whatever like, you know, normal, quote unquote normal work schedule, and I can't stay up all night, even though that's what I would do if left to my own devices. Oh, turbo. Did I get all the crystals? Oh, so close. There we go. I used to drink Red Bull, but I don't want to support their tacit support of... Oh, read ahead before reading out loud. Sorry, I didn't do that. Don't want to support them for other things, yeah. So I've been trying Alani flavors, and I've been really enjoying them. Yeah, I've heard a lot about Alani. I don't know, I guess I used to drink Monster every once in a while, but that was... in college. Like in undergrad. Because that was back when I wasn't really drinking energy drinks, like, not on a daily basis, definitely. It was like every so often, because I remember I had a big can of Monster and I told my friend, don't let me drink this whole thing. Like, I'll drink half of it to get through this 3-hour seminar class. And then I drank the whole thing and I was like bouncing off the walls in my brain the whole time, like not physically because I'm sitting there in class. But in my brain, it was like going a mile a minute. So I guess I built up a tolerance to the caffeine portion. I need more money. Or I don't need more money, I need more resources, I need more of the processed resources. Oh, there's one. I think I can... Yeah, that one's a lot easier to clear now. Like Monster helps me focus, yeah. As I feel like everybody reacts differently to different ones. I don't know if it has to do with like amount of caffeine or other stuff in the formulation. But I definitely think I built up a tolerance. To the caffeine specifically, I mean, not the drink itself, because I swear, every time I've had a Celsius, the last 2 weeks, my stomach has been messed up after. Okay, we can get more of those. Which we definitely need. More of those. Faster processing. That'll help. Okay. Alright, if I go here and see how much more I need. Currently working on dynamics homework in hopes I get it all done before tomorrow. Oh, good luck, Turtle. Is that the complicated math stuff? I just finished a project and all we do now is present. Oh, that sounds stressful. Presenting stuff makes me nervous. Or I guess it depends on the context, but in general. Oh, I should have gone in here. This way. The battery. Okay, I think I still need quite a bit of upgrades. Maybe to clear this one. I gotta like upgrade my turbo. I think I need more of the... Is it the purple one or the crystal one to process? Okay. And to drink energy drinks alongside some water so it's not too bad. Yeah, that's a good idea. I sometimes forget the water. Just in general. Even though it sits here and I sit it here and it stares me in the face, sometimes I forget it. Which, yeah, I think it probably would help if it's like diluting it almost. Remove these materials. And then I can go back here. This one. It's not really complicated math, it's just applying math to real-life objects. Ugh. Math. Do not understand the math. Math is not how my brain works. Oh, thank you for the hydrate redeem, Wolf King. Yeah, I do. I have it. It's full. It's been sitting here staring at me. I used to have one water bottle that had like a straw that went all the way down, so you could essentially just like set the water bottle on your desk and then like just drink constantly, you know? You don't have to like tip it up or you know, use a regular straw. I drank so much more water because I would just put it in front of me and just drink the whole time that I'm concentrating on something. But I don't have that water bottle anymore, so I need to find one. I need to find one that does that. It's like, how do I trick myself into drinking more water? Well, that reminds me, we have like a fridge that has, you know, water in the fridge, so there's a filter, and I usually get the filters off of Amazon. Just easier for me to remember. And I got an email from Amazon today that says, hey, we found out that this product that you purchased is probably not legitimate. So it says it's a Samsung filter, it's probably not actually a Samsung filter. So we're gonna like remove this person's store, blah blah blah, so stop using it. If, you know, if you're still using it, stop using it because we can't guarantee that it's like legitimate. I'm like, okay, great. So have I bought like a false filter, it's made out of something else, and who knows? And then I looked at it again and I'm like, wait, this order number doesn't match the last filter that I ordered. So how long ago are we talking? Because the filters last a while. And I think the last one I bought was maybe June? I don't know, it was a little while ago, not that long ago. Actually no, it might have been like April. Okay, okay, cleared. It might have been like April. And I'm like, wait, what do you mean this one is potentially fake? And I go look up the order number, and it's from a filter I ordered in like 2024. So they're refunding me for a filter, something that you replace like every 6 months. And they're refunding me from 2024, telling me not to use it. I'm like, well, I'm not using it because it's not not something you keep using, you know? I mean, some people do, I guess, but I'm like, wait, that was a long time ago. We already used it and replaced it. So now I don't know if the other ones I got were fake. So I have to find somewhere else to buy them, I guess, because, I don't know, used it for at least 6 months. Now getting a refund for it, because I guess it's fake. Okay, what do I want? Do I want... Hi, Honorak, welcome in, how are you? Did I miss... Bought a large one of those and now I'm averaging like a gallon on normal days and 2 to 3 on stream days. Some days it feels like too much water. Yeah, that sounds like a lot. I don't have a good concept, like I'm not very spatial, so I don't have a good concept of like sizes of stuff, you know? Like I know how big a gallon of milk is, so I'm thinking like water in that much quantity. I don't think I've ever drank that much water. But I did drink a lot more when I had the water bottle I could zone out with. Okay, also eating fruit. Sometimes I'll just eat a lot of fruit, especially watermelon. To get more fruit. Or not to get more water. Okay, jackhammer critical. Or we can upgrade the drones. Let's do that. The drones are helpful. Okay, and then let's do Peru duration. Don't know if eBay is any better. Yeah. I don't know. Can't verify anything on eBay or Amazon, I guess. I mean, I assume that other stores must sell them. If they sell the fridge, they probably sell the filters. So like Lowe's or something, maybe. I don't know, but now I'm like paranoid. Like, don't give me filters made out of who knows what. This is where all of my water comes from. Oh, Sora, you wanna move? Okay. Okay, be careful. No, don't knock my mic over. Thank you. Okay. He has decided to go elsewhere. Under the table. I should see, how many resources do I need to get the upgrades on some of the other things? UV gives you filter for water, filtered water, edited water printed on paper. Yeah, I'm like, what? Do people just make knockoff water filters? I don't, like, fridge filters? It's just a fridge filter. I don't know. And I'm pretty sure the last one had, like, one of those things that you check authenticity, and I guess it struck me as odd in the moment. I was like, why would I need to check the authenticity of my fridge filter? It's not, like, of all things, why would I need to check the fridge filter? I think I did it, like, I think I verified it and it said it was legitimate. From, like, some kind of Samsung app or whatever. So I guess the current one is fine. But that previous one was not. Yeah, I need way more battery life to be able to get through this. Let's see. Or I could keep upgrading the jackhammer too, I guess. I can't remember what I did last time. I think I upgraded a bunch on the jackhammer. Battery. Okay. I think I can I get another drone? I can't remember. missing something. Oh, I couldn't see because of my microphone. Okay. So that cleared that one. And then let me go west. What can I upgrade? Drone speed, drone battery. Oh, max energy. Need that. That's part of the issue. Running out of energy. Coastal shrapnel. I think so. This is now my second cup of tea. I still want more. I'm a brew more. This time with milk. Oh yeah, that sounds good. That sounds good. Let's see. I have materials. Okay, that's all those. Let's do critical damage, gets rid of them faster. So does impact. Radius is good too. Let's do critical. See how hard this one is. Okay, there's one over here, one over there. Those whole vent ones are rough. They take up so much energy. Oh, I forgot about that one. Oh, hiding a battery. Oh no. There's one. Oh, okay. About half of it. Alright, being summoned away. Have a good rest of the stream, everyone. Good luck on your work later, Thandi. I'll see you all again eventually. Yeah, thanks so much, Wolf King. Thanks for stopping by. Appreciate it. And yeah, I'm gonna have to go soon, probably. Yeah, oh shoot. I've been, yeah, going for longer than I thought I was. I'm telling you, I zone out to this kind of stuff. It's very relaxing. I do not want to go back to work. Even though it's work that I'm supposed to enjoy. Well, this thing. The vents first. Oh no. you've been going for that 3-hour stream. I have streamed for 3 hours before. I think probably with Genshin. Typically I end between 2 and 3. I have done 4. I think once. Maybe once. That was rough for me because I don't have the focus for that. But I was like on a deadline for— not deadline, jeez, my brain is just deadlines at this point. It was like time crunch because I think it was a Genshin event that was gonna end in like 4 hours or something, so I had to do it then. Do not recommend. And a good day, do try 5 hours. I don't think I'd make it. Like, my focus starts— and I have this problem at work too. If we have a meeting that's like— sometimes there's a 2-hour meeting. Most of the time they're half hour to an hour. I'm good for about an hour, and then I start, like, brain goes elsewhere. And then sometimes they give us 2-hour sessions, and sometimes we have half day. And we've even done like almost full day sessions before for like working meetings where it's like the whole thing is not a meeting, you know, but it's like they call it a retreat sometimes. This is not a retreat. And it's awful because I can't focus for that long. Okay, impact, speed, radius. Impact is good. That's really helpful. And this increases the amount, which is also good. More materials. More materials, faster. Understandable, yeah. I mean, I would, if I were to ever do, like, some type of special event, I could probably swing it, like, once, and then I need to recover for a long time. Like, if I could do a charity stream at some point, if I had enough, like, set up to be able to do that effectively. But yeah, my poor brain just does not want to focus that long. It's like I can hyperfixate, usually that's on like a project or some kind of work thing or a craft or whatever. But that's also a little different because I'm not like having to pay attention to like being live, you know. The work ones are the worst though, because I don't want to be there. Like, I don't dislike my job, I just don't want to be in the meetings. And like, leave me out of as many meetings as possible. So they keep— I have one tomorrow that I've been dragged into leadership stuff that I didn't ask to be a part of. And so now I have to go tomorrow for like a working lunch for leadership people, and I don't want— no. I don't want to do this. I don't even want to be a part of this. Nobody asked me. Like, do I get free food? Yes. Am I still gonna zone out half the time? Probably. Like snacks and food and learning too much about redundant stuff about the job. How fun to call that a retreat. I know. They act like— okay, I mean, to be fair, some people actually like it, and they asked like if we were having one again, because we did one this time last year. And I think we did one earlier in the spring. That was a shorter one. It was like half a day or so. I don't know. People were actually asking about it. I'm like, why? Why? This is your fault. So now I have to do this because you asked about it. But thankfully this is just a lunch meeting, and we have another one, I think in a couple weeks. Like a similar thing where it's only an hour, maybe hour and a half. And it's supposed to be a lunch meeting where we have a guest speaker and stuff, so they're trying to do like a mix of professional development slash team building, I guess. I don't know, but I'm not really a team person, not in the sense of like, I will do my work. I will do my work and get you the stuff you need, because I don't want to cause you to not be able to do your work, but I have no desire for social interaction, team building stuff. That's just not my thing. So every time they invite people to something outside of work hours, I'm like, I'm not going to that. I have zero desire to go to this. So I never go to those because they're outside working hours anyway. And the whole purpose of those is purely like social. I'm like, no, I'm good. But yeah, the last one I went to was half a day. We did get free food, which was nice. But it was just a whole, like, 6 hours of talking about strategic plans and stuff. I don't want to do this for 6 hours, okay? I really don't. I don't care about this kind of stuff. I just want to do my job. So. But then I can't say that either, because I'm like, I don't want people to hear me say I don't care about team stuff, but I think they kind of know, and they don't take it personally. It's like they just understand that I'm super introverted and I need my alone time to get my work done or it's not gonna get done. That kind of stuff. So most of them I think get it by now, but I still feel like I have to go to all the stuff because it's expected, you know? Not the social things. I think nobody expects me to go to them. Because I've consistently said no. Okay, speed, radius, critical hits. That's a good one. Oh, am I losing my voice? Sorry, losing my voice. If people like it, there must be something right going on. Usually they're universally hated. Yeah, there's a few people that like it. I think they just like getting together with people that they don't see often, because a lot of us work hybrid. And so for people who are extroverted or who really like to work in teams, I imagine that's more difficult. You know, not that like the introverted people shouldn't have to change how they do it to please the extroverted people, but giving the extroverted people a way to also have interaction with people they don't always get to see. So that I can kind of get, but also just like make it super optional for the people who want that. And let's not have it be a meeting where I'm sure some of that stuff I need to know. You could just send it to me in an email after, and then I don't have to go. Also, if you give me food, I'm just gonna be paying attention to the food and nothing else, so. I'm that introvert, so I totally understand where you're coming from. Yeah. It's not something I mind, it just gets frustrating sometimes, you know, trying to either do a more extroverted thing, or if new people come into the picture and it's like, I promise, I am not like avoiding you. I just am introverted and I need my alone time. It could have just been an email. I think every field has thought or said this multiple times. Yes, so many things could have been an email. I was in a meeting today where I had maybe 10 minutes of something that was relevant to me and the rest of the whole hour was not, and I'm like, this is, you know, almost an hour, 50 minutes that I could have had to do my actual work. And I could have just given you my updates in an email and we would have been fine. But yeah, I don't know. I could complain about work meetings all day. I shouldn't complain though. I am mostly hybrid. I am mostly work from home, but I go in a couple times a week. Or when I have a meeting, but they schedule the meetings sometimes on my work from home days. I'm like, guys, no. Not my work from home days. Okay. Alright, what was I? Can I upgrade impact and radius? I can do speed or turbo power. And let's do shatter. Okay. it again, just see how far I get. Oh, there's no... Can't believe it, I finished the homework, I'm free for Friday. Yay, congratulations! Like you don't have any class or anything on Friday. I miss those days, though I'm trying to think if I ever had a semester where I didn't have class on Friday. I probably did, but I worked. Like whatever hours I wasn't in class I was working, so... Didn't feel like any time off. Daddy's free, yeah, he's free. I have one 9 AM class, but my professor is chill and I go home after that. Nice. 9 AM, so early. For me, for anything. That's the other thing too, is like... You know, all the... And when you're in high school, classes are early. Like, you go to school early. And some of the college classes can be early, like 8:30 or 9 or whatever. I'm like, my brain is not awake until at least noon. So I'm not gonna retain anything. I'm only doing them so I have a chance at working some sort of work. Oh yeah. Yeah, makes sense. I will never do an 8 AM class, yeah. I don't blame you, I only had, I think, 2 8 AM classes my entire undergrad time. They were not classes I would have chosen, it just worked out that way. And I hated it. One of them was like an exercise class. It was a strength training class too. Try 7:30. No thanks, yeah. I feel like anytime between 7:30 and 9. Just the worst, because my poor brain is just not ready for it. And like, you know, my work day typically starts around 9. Well, it's supposed to, but at home I can kind of do whatever I want. But typically starts around 9, and even then I'm like, I cannot function. Don't give me morning meetings. Morning classes are the worst mistake for college, probably why I never finished. Oh no. Yeah, it's rough. And then sometimes it's like professors in the morning class, they're like, oh, nobody wants to take the morning class. I'm like, yeah, nobody wants to take morning classes. Why? Why do you want to teach a morning class? Unless you're just an early bird. Looks like Generic Corp tried to contain those toxic clouds. Air filter. Oh, I have to get the upgrade. I don't have the upgrade. Let me just end. I have to get the air filter upgrade. I forgot. Process more materials. Okay, air filter. And then upgrade. Oh, Vexing gas refinery and suction upgrade. Okay. What was that? Okay. Third resource time, yeah. So now we can actually get... We can suck this up and get another resource to process, and it feeds into the upgrade tree. Okay, where's the source? I think is over here. Run out of energy. Okay. And do a bunch more upgrades. Is there another place? Open the battery. My 9 AM professor for tomorrow always likes to say, "There's hope in student land whenever we get a question right." Wow. Makes my day a lot more worth waking up early. Like, surprised when people get questions right. I guess probably just doing that to be silly. Don't think I'm gonna get another battery. I'm usually slow in the head, but when it comes to science class, I already know the answers. Oh, everybody has strengths. Like, I'm not good at math. I never cared, couldn't pay much attention. I always did, like, I don't know, I always did well in school, but just somehow did well without actually understanding the math. But I guess the only math I took in undergrad was statistics, I guess, because it wasn't relevant to me otherwise. As a grad student, no math. Okay. Alright, well, I've been going for almost 3 hours. I said I was gonna go for 2. I lied. I zoned out because this is fun, but I really should go because it's already 11. And I did not meet my writing goals for today, so I gotta go try to work on my deadline stuff. So, and I have to get up to go to work tomorrow because of the stupid leadership thing. So I have to get up earlier. Statistics, that's a fun one. Yeah, it was... I think I had a hard time with that professor, but I don't mind statistics itself. I think it was the professor that time that I just didn't... Like, he was nice, I just maybe didn't like his teaching style or something. I don't know. Okie dokie, thank you for sharing your time with us tonight. It was such a lovely stream. Well, good, I'm glad. Have a wonderful rest of your night. You too, Aura. Thanks for stopping by. You still have time to sleep, right? I will try. Yeah, I went to bed, I think, at 4 last night, or was it 5? I don't know, but I'm gonna calculate how early I have to get up tomorrow and then figure it out from there. But yeah. So get some good quality sleep, Thondia. Glad you could get some relaxing time in between the chaos you have going on. Yeah, me too. But anyways, yes, I've, like I said, linked this if anybody's interested in the game. Of course, thank you again to the developers for giving me a key. I'm definitely going to get a lot of playtime out of this. And I will update you on Discord and the YouTube community tab, usual spaces, but as far as I know, I'm still streaming Saturday. Probably Genshin Story, since there's a lot to do there. But yeah, thanks so much for hanging out with me. Appreciate it. Hope you all have a good day or night. Hope your writing stuff goes well, thank you. I'm gonna try really hard to make progress, and then I'll feel better and I can sleep. Also going to sleep after this 3 mugs of warm tea just hit. Yeah, that'll do it. I should probably make some for after I'm done writing. But yeah, thanks so much everyone, I appreciate it, and I will see you Saturday, if you stop by Saturday, or whenever you stop by next, and have a good night. See you later.